slave. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my God, but when I do nothing, make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my God, but when I do nothing, make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my God, but when I do nothing, make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Stand on the kill me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My team, really my team. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you.
When winter hits, you've got to be ready to storm through the most extreme winter conditions. Introducing the WBD Series 2-stage snowblowers, built to take on any challenge. Rise to the occasion with performance, efficiency, and precision with a choice of ribbon or dual auger conveyor. Select the optimal configuration depending on your work environment. 9 models ranging from 134 to 365 horsepower deliver precision casting combined with a solid stream, better handling, and a more stable ride thanks to unmatched power-to-weight ratio, and gained flexibility by side casting directly from the drum. The WBD Series has been designed to reduce operator fatigue, improve comfort, and lower your operating cost. Our LCD multi-language screen helps drivers operate more effectively and focus on the road, and enjoy better visibility thanks to an off-centered spot casting chute combined with an angled hood. All this, plus an optional wireless system to facilitate pairing with your wheel loader. Get the job done with our unique safety, design, and productivity features while experiencing virtually no downtime. Accomplish more by choosing among our many options available to meet your snow removal needs. Hydraulic tilting chute, enabling faster and safer unclogging. Telescopic chute extension for easier truck loading. Steering vane to help maneuver in and out of snowbanks. And LED lighting package, giving you a better view during nighttime operations. Experience ease of use and ease of service, so that you can focus on the work at hand. Featuring proprietary safety bolt design so that operations will run smoothly without damaging main components. Gain easy access to hydraulics and engine compartment. Boost the productivity of your snow removal operations with performance and efficiency. Storm through with WBD.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Secretary Sports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little regular season action here for the Sim 500 eSports Racing League. Countdown to Green, presented by Lunatic Designs. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you for the comment there. I didn't see it. I was kind of busy. I was putting in some points for the series, and make the overlays do what they're supposed to do. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Thank you to everybody out there watching. It is at that time of the night, week 13 here for the Sim 500 WBD Diecast Truck Series, Talladega Super Speedway, and it's going to be fun. This is some of the best racing you're going to see, some of the biggest racing happening on this racetrack, and tonight's going to be absolutely amazing. Track temperature 114 degrees, loaded 2.65 mile length super speedway. It is Talladega. And what more can you say? I mean, that's all you need. Nah, you need no more than that. 78 degrees on the air temperatures, 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies, 2-mile-an-hour wind, 80 laps, no fast repair, 3 sets of tires, 2 attempts to green, white, checkered. If it's going to be anything like we have seen with the WBD Diecast Midnight Thunder Series, this one's going to be fun. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody being out there watching what we do. The series, given the action, I gave a little bit of love to LaRue because I needed a little bit more time to put the points in. So thank you to LaRue for being on board with the GT3 series on Thursday. I want to make sure that we give him some love. But thank you to WBD Diecast. WBD Diecast can be found on every social media platform. If you need a diecast made of your own custom paint scheme that you have on iRacing, well, Wesley Donaldson's going to be the guy for you. WBD Diecast is absolutely legendary. He does a phenomenal job, and he takes everything that you do to heart. So make sure you check it out. If you haven't done so, you can go to sim500.com, click on all the sponsored links, and make sure you take care of it. If you want to sign up for the series, you can do so there as well. And what I mean by points, well, today's the final race in the regular season. And because it's the final race in the regular season, that means somebody is going to move on, and somebody is not going to move on. And the way that this looks, it's going to be the round of 12, and that'll begin next week. Happy Halloween to everybody out there. Hopefully you're safe and sound out there in the coolness that it is. We're going to get some storms tonight, but it's supposed to be nice and lovely tomorrow. So for some trick or treating. So LaRue GT3 series for the Sim 500 is going to take the night off tomorrow. They were supposed to have a race, but they're going to be back next week. And I look forward to that. Of course, this is my birthday month, so we're going to be celebrating all of November by just you folks being awesome. That's it. Might be my birthday, but we it's just another year to add to it. But November is usually when we do a lot of charity work and a lot of things that we do for that. So hopefully we'll be able to see it. We're going to take a look at it. We'll talk about points here in just a moment as these drivers look to get ready for it. Starting grid for the Sim 500 Racing Series is going to look as such. It is going to be Tyler Dalton as your pole sitter. Mark Jorgensen Jr., your outside pole sitter. Wesley Donaldson, Bobby Wetzel are going to make up row number 2. EJ O'Rourke, Jason Karlavich is going to be out there row number 3. Tommy Ryan, Doyle Woods making up row number 4. Nelson Rivera, Jeff Ryan in row number 5. Sean Macklin, JP Phillips in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Chad Coleman McMarsky. He's going to be Mike Kelly, Kevin England out there in row number 8. Jatina is going to have Randy Yoakum to his outside of row 9. Row 10 will be Brian Macklin, Barry Stevens. Row 11 is going to be Ryan Murphy, Joe Hudson. Kevin Stone out there with Glenn Campbell in row number 12. Row 13, Garrett Austin, Ryan Newman, Eric Sigmund, and Cody B. Johnson are going to be out there as well. Justin Fuller and J.D. Layard's going to be out there in row 15. Eric Arnold, Bentley Glazier in row 16. Brian Ortman, Gabriel Sanchez in row 17. Mark Schrader, Jared Livingston in row 18. And the final row is going to be Gary Wright and Josh Parker, 38 drivers in today's race, which means if the big one happens, we possibly could take out a bunch of drivers. A bunch of drivers. Here are your championship standings coming into today's race. Mike Kelly leads by 4 points over Cody B. Johnson. Chad Coleman has a 9-point deficit there to that top spot. Tommy Ryan, Jason Karlavich, all of these drivers try to work. There's a virtual tie for fifth there. Jason and Sean working on that. But the biggest line you got to look at is that number 12 line right there. Joe Hudson, Bobby Wetzel. A lot of points to be able to be made up here, and this is the race to do it. Drivers are ready. I'm ready. It is that time. It is Super Speedway Racing. Pace truck is in. Restart zone is looking to fire, and we are ready to go green flag racing, Talladega. Their own green flag. One lap into this one, lap 2 underway. Sean Macklin back here in that 12th spot, trying to keep the inside lane, prevailed. 2 by 2 for the lead out there. Tyler Dalton, your race leader. Jorgensen just behind. Top 10 have not changed spots. JP Phillips, the first driver that is going to be up a spot with Jeff Ryan, trying to work with that 3. The 3 to the outside. One of the things you got to manage here is going to be fuel. We'll see if the driver is going to be able to manage what they've got going on there. No stages in this series. You get pretty close on fuel. If they're not worried about fuel and they're going to be running fast laps, well, then you might be thinking it'll be 2 pit stops. It's kind of the way it is. Jorgensen, Dalton, Wessel, Wesley Donaldson. Donaldson on the inside, fastest lap. Glenn Campbell just ran that one, 49.55. We'll see the 44 to the outside, 3 wide with Jantina. Again, with no fast repair in this session, one mistake can end the race early. They say, you know what, we're going 3 wide. Why not? Let's do it. Jorgensen Jr. left to the sucker hole. Bobby Wetzel, Tyler Dalton. 2-2 as they go, nose to nose. 60 to the bank bumper. Karlavich, the 3900 I-rated driver. Ooh, a little free. Wesley back there just to kind of watch what's going on. As Marsky way on the bottom side. JP Phillips in the 20 just ahead in the middle lane. 59 again on the bottom side. It was checking in on where everybody was going. Chad Bowman in the 38. He's stuck on the bottom side. Why did I say stuck on the bottom side? I think he's choosing to be on the bottom side. 5-1 of Justin Fuller backing out of it. 17. We'll have the 31 of Eric Arnold just behind Arnold with the bank bumper of Kevin Stone. Big look at the back straightaway here. How about I go to one of my favorite cameras that is set up here? Going to be this follow cam. You can see the momentum that all these drivers get. Bobby Wetzel again in the sucker hole in the middle lane. No help as the 41 pushes the 60 back around. 88 working. Tommy Ryan on the bottom side. Jeff Ryan up there on the back bumper. Jantina. 14 right to the back bumper to the 3. There's enough positions here to make it into the final 12 or the round of 12, which we'll begin next week. It's going to be absolutely insane because we're going to be running Atlanta, the Legacy Atlanta Motor Speedway. That'll be next week. The Darlington in Iowa, they're going to take the 27th off, which we'll spend a lot of time that week with a couple of races. We only have a couple of races that we're going to be calling that week for the Thanksgiving weekend. It'd be a ton of fun. Tyler Dalton out front on the bottom side. Bobby Wetzel right here, the 9, still working that third to upper lane. Every driver putting the energy in. Reed on the outside, trying to work with the 88. Jorgensen moving forward. Good place for that outside lane. There's the 5-1. Justin Fuller, big at 11. Drivers backing out of this one. I think Brian Macklin lifted out of the corner there just a little bit. He'll get right behind, so back up the line. He'll be fine. Kevin England just ahead of him. Right behind will be Ryan Newman of the 85. Final couple of days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but breast cancer awareness is and should be on your mind each and every single week. So if you haven't done so, find a way to save the Tatas. Jorgensen to the front. Good cycle there. Lap led there by Tyler Dalton. 88 will slide down to the 60. Oh, 88 gets bumped out of the way. Big check up in the middle lane. 88 has to slide back up to the 3. The 3 gave a great shove to the 88. Jorgensen almost cleared there to the 60, but here comes the 41. E.J. O'Rourke in that middle lane. Right to the back bumper again. Justin Fuller keeping him honest up there, up on the high side. Big run. Tyler Dalton still leading on the bottom. Bumps out of the corner. Going to go well as the 3 works. Little free down there for Marski as Mick in the 5.9. Hold on to the bottom side of the racetrack. Freest portion of this racetrack is going to be right there in that trial section. A lot of drivers might consider not having fuel or having fuel only when it comes to running all these laps, but you can blow a tire on this racetrack. 80 laps is a lot to not take tires. Josh Parker, the Cheetos truck, up 28 spots from the start of the race. Quite possibly always the biggest mover in pretty much every race we've been able to watch, unless he gets tagged by something. It goes to show just what this race line can present. Remember, it's not what is going to happen 2 to 3 stopper, depending on the strategy and the timing yellows. I really don't think we're going to have too many yellows, and if we do, it'll be interesting to see. Sim 500, thank you for the regular season share out there. Talk about that. Thank you much out there. Much love to you. I appreciate you. You're looking at numbers when it comes to streaming, folks. I try not to look at them too much, but I do want to thank everybody for being absolutely the coolest community out there. 88 able to cycle now. Side draft from the 88 to the Tyler Dalton. Trying to make that second lane better. 60 working forward. 500. Good push here. JP Phillips back. Let's go back into the field. Toy Woods here in the 28. Get a good line to him. We'll see if he's just managing any kind of fuel here. Whoa. Jantina on the bottom side of the racetrack. He drops out. He's going to have to play catch up here. Let it soak up the lane and continue to be able to speed. Does not want to lose the draft here. Will need to definitely hold on to some pace. See if he can slide up. He's going to. And there's the 74 to the back bumper. 74 will be able to keep him close. Ryan Wertman working. Gabriel Sanchez by himself. Off 3 from the start of the race. Jantina. Again, I talk about the trialable portion of this. 74, Brian Workman to the back bumper. Chance for him to get air and push. That's what he's doing. Breaks out of it. We get Jantina close here. Jantina working. The driver that we need to see. You got to see him in the top 12. Got to see him. He was running inside the top 10 and now sitting back at 36th here. Gabriel Sanchez, 14 seconds and trying to close. He's in one thing he's in a good spot for here is he's in a good spot that if a caution comes out, he'll be able to avoid it. For the time being. Jantina in that second group. Cody Johnson trailed out. JD right behind him. Doug Sigmund is 83 to the back bumper. 17 working. 04 to the 83. Is this group trying to push to catch as the 04. Hold that line. We have 2 packs here. 83 and the 17. JD and Cody B. Johnson run the fastest laps of the race. A 49.07 for both drivers here. As we'll see Jantina and company trying to catch him. 35 comes to the outside with a 25. Glazier, Gary Wright. Ryan Workman there in tow, 3,700 high-rated driver. Get a 35, bounce out of line, 25 to the outside. They losing some ground here that they don't need to lose. They've got about a 1.3 second deficit to the back bumper of JD. That'll close down pretty quickly. They can stay single file to 83. Can stay on the back bumper. Mark Schrader doing all he can right now. So 17 of Kevin Stone. We'll see the 31 and the 14 go high. Kevin Stone, it's a big shove from the 31. Slowly but surely, they're catching. Battle for the lead. Karlavich is going to be out front over the 19. 3:88, 5-1. Going to make up the leaders in the front row here. Tyler Knowlton, Mark Jorgensen Jr. to the back bumper to the 3. 22 spots to 23 spots to Justin Fuller. Again, a driver to keep your eye on. The 81 of Josh Parker. He's working with Nelson Rivera on the bottom side. The second group back here trying to catch up right now. Ryan Newman in tow. A lot happening. 2 and who's that? It's Mike Kelly and Garrett Austin up on the outside. Toyota's trying to work right now. Toyota leads. Karlavich on the front. Tyler Dalton on the bottom side. Mr. Strickland, much love to you, Roger. I hope you're having a great night, my friend. Gabriel Sanchez still looking at a gap. Would be your lucky dog. 15 of 80. So far, clean race. That's sort of where these drivers are going to be. We'll turn on the TV follow because, let's face it, there's a lot that can happen at any moment. Whoop, blink. Hold on to it, EJ. Don't blink. If you're 200 I-rated driver, you don't want to see that. '41 drops out. What he is doing, he's just mounting an offense right now. Shadows kind of disappeared for a moment there. I do apologize. We have courtesy of our good friend Ryan. We have a new graphics card coming. Now we're working on new CPU. So that's what we're working on. We're working on a CPU challenge. We've got sponsorships available. 2025 season to pay for the big build here. We're going to go up to a new, we're basically going to take our AMD and just boost it. So that's what we're doing. Fuller, Marsky, Phillips, Glenn Campbell. Back to the inside, or back to the outside, sorry, with the 3 of Ryan. Tell you what, Jeff, hell of a pusher here, pardon my language. He's all over the back bumper. Tyler Knowlton, he gets him clear. Backs up the inside lane. And now the 60 will be there trying to push the 19. This group kind of packed off here. Gabriel Sanchez just ahead. We'll see our first iteration of lap traffic here. And Gabriel's just he just got cycled out there whenever all that stuff happened into the back. Really not all that much. It's just the way it cycles. And he can only run 55-second laps by himself. Everybody else is running 49.9s. The 54.97 was his last lap, so 5 seconds a lap faster. Only a matter of time before you're destined to go a lap down. Doug Sigmund just ran his fastest lap of the race, the 04. Just ran a 49.80. Jantina's going to be 49.74. His fastest lap of the race, 49.48. So now drivers are starting to work. We'll see if Joey does take the outside lane, try to work his way back up inside the top 10. Gonna get a run with the 04 here. Sanchez cycles back. Nice clean pass. A good run here. This is how important the draft is. And this driver stayed single file long enough here to make that absolutely worth it. Job of just kind of managing. You can see how much, folks, this is no exaggeration. This truck is on 0.01 shake, and this is how much these trucks shake around. Look at the head of the 14 get bobble in this rearview mirror. It's a bumpy racetrack to be going, almost 200 miles an hour. Check back up and lead. Tommy Ryan going to the front. Drop in to pull the 3. 88, 4 wide as we go. Tommy Ryan to the front, baby. I don't know what happened. Something happened. We had a glitch in the matrix. Everything disappeared. I don't know what happened. Sorry. That was weird. We didn't lose any frames. iRacing didn't have an issue. Yeah. iRacing got scared. That's what happened. Yeah, 4 wide again. Tommy Ryan, your race leader. Jeff Ryan in second. 60 at Karlovich there on the bottom side. 81 has trucked his way in there as well. Jorgensen with no help. 91 to the back bumper to the 9. 81 going to the outside with a 60. 81. Here comes the 88. They're duking it out 22 laps in. Not much to be said here. Checking on Gabriel. He's good. He's just waiting. Might have came back. Me too. I don't know what happened. iRacing went and that's the reason why I want to make sure that we're rebuilding. Just in case there's anything going wrong with it. Engaged in the 65, one of Fuller. There's the 38 of Chad Coleman up in the race as well. Tommy Ryan, Jeff Ryan working. 60 trying to pull Reed to the back bumper. Good run on the inside. Watch that outside lane. Good bump from the 3 to the 99. 99 pulls up. No chance to a little bit of clean air. 81 bounces to the outside. Thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. Oh, yeah. Oh, the 60 down to the 99. It's going to happen. Caution's going to come out. Everybody backs it down. Eric Arnold. Gerald Livingston backwards on the bottom side here. Is Jason trying to follow the line down. And the first caution comes out. Lap 23. Boy, that just grabbed a hold of Jorgensen there. Here's what's going on. So the 60 with a big run to the 99. 99 is I mean, the three's there. There is, let me stop. Thank you. The 60 with a great run here. Yeah. Going to move kind of fast, I think. No, it's not. So let's follow with the 60 here. Let's go over the top and watch this as we get into a big run here to the 99. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. The 99 comes down. The 60's hooked. Is not lifting. And he comes down into the 3. And then all of a sudden, well, it happens. 81 to the 5-1. They just barely miss. 38 of Coleman squeaks on by. Uh, 44 is fine. 31 was hard on the brakes. The 96 was on the brakes as well. And hopefully he doesn't hit the inside wall. Gerald Livingston, oh, he does. He gets planted there. He's down, he's down, he's down. He's break. Oh, he just locks him up. Oh, no. Our third favorite Canadian. All right, Joe Hudson's going to be coming around. Tommy Ryan in, tires and fuel for everybody. From now a chance for, well, everybody to have tires and fuel. That's a big deal. Sheesh. All right, here's what it looked like, from this point of view. Tyler Dalton got some damage out of that, too. Bring out the right front. Why super speedways are so much fun. Joe Hudson. The champion truck. Says he hasn't come to pit road, but he was on the bottom side of the racetrack. You know, EJ is going to be thinking about track position. Kevin England, Brian Workman as well. They didn't come to pit road, but I wouldn't think that they did. Question mark. You want to check out all those clips? Make sure you follow us on TikTok. You can also follow us on Twitch. You can also jump in our Discord and follow me on TikTok because I take the best of the best and I get out there and I find them. How about it, Gabriel Sanchez back on the lead lap? Important for that driver. Tyler Dalton still getting repairs. Mark Jorgensen Jr. getting some repairs. Tommy Ryan and company will put them a lap down. Gerald Livingston marked out. Marski's going to be marked out as well. Every position's going to matter here. So these two can go a lap or two down. Be able to get a lot of that damage worked on. These things won't drive for any sake of reasoning. This driver's going to go back at it as it would be. We're going to keep our eye on the leader. I'm going to go refill my water. They're going to do it again. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. You know, I'm talking to you folks. I said I wasn't going to refill my water. I'm sitting here calling this race. 99, 3, 18, 9, 20, 22, 8. Good restart here. It was bouncing in and out of what these drivers were doing. I was talking about 5 drivers being out of this one. The 60 able to have a good section of them here. 46, 60. There's the 25 of Bentley Glacier. He's got a little rebound here with Cody Johnson. Sean Macklin, Tommy Ryan. Good run on the outside for Justin Fuller. There's the 91 up there as well. There's the 38 of Chad Coleman. 81 going with him. We see the 5-1, 38, 91, 81. As Coleman drops all the way to the bottom side. Now Ford leads with Tommy Ryan shoving. Macklin in a Toyota, Chevy in the form of the WBD Diecast truck. That is Wesley Donaldson up there. 81, big shove, and we'll see if that outside lane will prevail. 33 on the 81, of course, the 81 to the back over the 9. We'll see if they'll be able to do anything on the back straightaway. But anyway, I was talking about the rebound for Joey here. A great rebound for him. We'll see if that top line can work together. Ryan Newman back here in the 85. And a good little, the Coleman.org Race for a Cure paint scheme would do like that. Dolly Woods having a good day. And a great day for Gabriel Sanchez, who's just managing right now. He's behind E.J. O'Rourke. The 1665 I-rated driver is able to get back on the lead lap. Gator, how are you doing, sir? Chad Coleman keeping him honest up here. They just need to run. I would love to see a green flag pit stop. And this is a league that can do it. All leagues that we call have the capabilities to run green flag pit stops. We love them all. We appreciate them all. They're going to do their thing, and as they do their thing, now I'm going to go refill my water. And again, I apologize for the confusion there. I had my dang old my mic button pressed over there, and I thought I had it on. So they're calling this race, and I was talking to nothing. I was talking to you folks, but there was some dead air. So we'll let them have at it for the time being. I'll be right back in just a moment. Everybody's looking pretty darn clean right now. Saw a little bit of lap traffic get soaked up there in the middle of this. Brian Workman back here in the 74. He lost the draft a little bit. Tyler Dalton still trying to run some laps. Needs all the points he can get right now. He's going to come back to pit road. We'll see him check. Tommy Ryan, little battle they have going on here as everything still runs at green. 38 of 80 is everybody just kind of managing. They do have at least one more pit stop in this race. And if there is to be a caution, they would like to see it somewhere around that, 42 to 45 mark. Well, basically 4 or 5 laps from now. We're going to have it up for a green-white checker just in case. But I will tell you that a green flag pit stop would be awesome to see. We love seeing Talladega do that. 99 of Ryan. Good push on the outside for the 20 of JP Phillips. JP has got that 20 on lock. He was trying to lead that outside lane. Nelson Rivera was trying to shove him as hard as he can. But I tell you what, the Ryan family, great on the back bumpers on these super speedways. There's Jeff Ryan, 1724 with the iRating, still trying to get to the back bumper. 99 drops down in front of the 38, 20. We'll take the 22 now ahead of steam. We'll see if the 38 of Chad Coleman can levy the inside lane and try to make that work. Jat Tina up on the outside. There's a 14. Good segment so far as we see it. Everybody having what they can, doing what they can, and John Macklin joins the outside lane. Jantina drops in the middle lane. That's where he is at. There's the 34 up on the outside. Garrett Austin right to the back bumper. We'll try to keep the 18 close. 18. But have a head of steam to the front. Brian Macklin. Sean just behind. You need friends in numbers. We're seeing the Rhines and the Macklins. Battle of last names. Tommy Ryan up to pull the 20. Almost got turned a little bit there. He's good. 20 stays out of the throttle. So the 22 backing off the corner. So the outside should get a run here. Into the corner, keeping it close. A little free for the 3, 38, and there's the 99 with the 20 in the little lane. 99 trying to control the race where it's at. It did it? Thank you for letting me know. I didn't see anything changing. I'm keeping an eye on it. We got some storms brewing in the area, so there's a big reason why I'm keeping an eye on it. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Make sure we keep looking at what's going on with Twitch. Screenshot in Discord. He used all the channel points, didn't he? Probably somewhere the management there. I don't know why it didn't work. It's supposed to take a screenshot. Oh, it did. It did. Here it is, today to 8:03. That's weird. It's the same screenshot I took yesterday. I don't know. I just work here. That's unique. All right, 43 of 80. See 3 wide on the top side. 30 of Brian Macklin. Clears the 20. 38 and the 99 still pushing. Bit of the lap traffic just ahead. See Brian Workman being soaked up here. Is multiple laps down, but the Racing for Souls driver doing what he can. Tyler Dalton hold on to that inevitable race pace. John Macklin leads the outside lane. See if he can get clear of Bryant down on the bottom side. 74 comes to pit lane. Going to give up the lap just by coming to pit lane. Knows that if they're 3 wide, there's no place for him to go. There's no place to be soaked up there. So, self-preservation moment, I think. Brian taking some fuel. He'll come around. Down the outside lane. We'll look just ahead. We'll see another driver staying high. It'll be staying low. Be Tyler Dalton here. 99.30. 18 and a 34. Still trying to work it out up on the outside. On Macklin here at Austin. And they're catching Tyler Dalton pretty quickly here. So far, so good. Mark Schrader, 12. Keep our eyes on Tyler here and see what's going to happen. See if anybody funnels here, if they're just going to keep bearing down. 30 clears. So Brian Macklin on the bottom side of the racetrack. Right now, you're going to see it's like to be squeezed 4 wide here. Holding his line, did a great job. Able to soak up into the trialable area. Best case scenario for the 19 there. Get a little extra time, get a little extra damage repaired. So the 19 coming back out up to where he needs to be. 41 to go to the inside, 19 staying high. Tyler Dalton, a great team. 34 working to the back bumper of the 18. We'll see the 81 just behind. Josh Parker up 26 spots still. Doing what he can to keep him close. An inside lane, very strong right now. The 99 and the 30. He's a 38 in tow. Back of racing, 46 of 80. A green flag pit stops are going to be massive here. And if you haven't seen what those look like, that's the start-finish line. Right here's right where the if there were a race off pit road, this is kind of where you would see it. And there's pit road entry, and basically these drivers are going from massive speeds and trying to get down to the 55 miles an hour that it is the super speedways, the super speedway here. They're doing a great job. So far, so good. Of 80 last time on was lap 24, so we're halfway through that cycle. 24 laps on these tires. They went back to around 27, I think is what it was. Yeah, 26 changing over to 27. So yeah. Big wreck. Ryan Newman up in it, and somebody 34 upended on the side of it. It's Dega. What's up, Davis? Good to see you, sir. RB, thank you for the like, sir. Big wreck on the back. Kevin England, the 08, the 85, the 127, and when it goes wrong, it can go wrong for everybody. And I talked about there's Jatina involved as well. So much happening. Oh, 85 up the racetrack. Yeesh. Thank you, Shane. Love from down under for serve. 60. Oh, 60 into the 85. And I'm telling you, the 34 went for a ride there. Yeah, Ryan Newman. Oh, jeez. We got to go on board the 34 here. Man. Oh, man. Here's what it looked like at what I saw coming out of the corner. Here you go. 60 rolling backwards. Here's... So it was Newman on the bottom side. And Newman ran close. That's right. That's exactly what that was. It's quarter speed this. 60 running the middle part of the lane here. And the 85 still there, still 3 wide. A little dicey for Newman. And then up into the 60, maybe a little net code, but I think I would still put that on Newman. As pit road's busy. Ryan Macklin, your race leader. Drivers came out on 49. Dogs are barking. What a good way to try not to take out the field. Barry Stevens coming off pit road. Doy Woods still sitting there. Brian Workman gets the lucky dog. Tyler Dalton came in on his lap 38. About 11 laps down so far. Man, oh man. Yep. I don't know if it's the real one, but it's Ryan Newman. It's not Ryan Newman 1 or Ryan Newman 10 or Ryan number 2. I don't know if the actual Ryan Newman has an account on iRacing. If it's the real one, then much love to Newman. Old Rocket. We watched him win the SRX championship down here in at I-55. At the Diamond Dirt Track. Wheatland. For those, not I-55, Wheatland. Right, Wheatland. WBD Diecast Truck Series, second caution of this race. We're going to lap 80. 50 laps complete, 51 underway. Lights are off on the pace truck. Such a massive, massive, massive complex here. We'll pretty much have an update as soon as the race is over, what the points are going to be doing. 39, 99, the 22, the 3, the 20, the 91, the 8, the 83. Then, of course, the 2. Inside the top 10, E.J. O'Rourke in 11th, Joe Hudson in 12th, Glenn Campbell, Kevin Stone, Bentley Glazier, Erica Arnold, Gabriel Sanchez, J.D. Laird. All these drivers working. I didn't even see what the strength field was tonight. Didn't get into the habit of doing this And I need to continue to get in the habit. I keep getting into the habit of doing this because I have this on everything. 2.9K. This would probably be close to your top split or your second split racing out there if this was a super speedway week. How's everybody faring out on Martinsville week? I probably should get out there and run 1 or 2 races just so to say I could do it. That it was done. Oh, man. Much love to everybody. Thank you for all the likes out there. Thank you everybody watching. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Restart zone coming up. Do the 30 and the 9, the 99 and the 22. Green flag. Bobby Wetzel bounces out. Somebody lost something there. 49. I wonder if the 49, that's Joe Hudson there. I wonder if he upshifted too quickly. Because, man, did he drive quickly. 81 to the outside. Looks like the 81's trying to move. Still holding on, second bank. So forming up here. The driver's going to be able to make it on fuel. They'll be able to make it all the way to the end. They should be able to make it all the way to the end. We'll see. 52 of 80. So the driver's going to work. Macklin, Tommy Ryan. Now the laps and the times are going to pick up. Here's what these drivers run as far as speed goes. 191 as your leader. Want to see what's going on back here. And I mean back here. Little 3-pack here. Needs to get started. Because right now, losing ground to the drivers up front. Not clear of the 38 of Coleman. Will be now. And second group. Need to hold on. There's Gabriel Sanchez on the bottom side. Sanchez 194 getting into the straightaway. Bert the throttle as he drops to 190. 187 in the corner. Very easy to maximize performance here. Cody Johnson leading the second group around. Kevin England on the outside lane. Joe Hudson working as well. There's the 85. Ryan Newman, first driver off the lead lap. Kind of hoping for a caution right now. Thought he got destroyed. Been 2 minutes, 34 seconds on pit road. Looks fine, though. Looks like he didn't really need all that much damage fixed. The truck able to be out there and be competitive. The one thing you have to worry about with these trucks is a little bit of damage can cause them to overheat. Limited 28, so we'll have Gary Wright coming to pit road. 35, a little radiant Halloween paint scheme there. Happy Halloween to everybody. I know Halloween's tomorrow. We were trying to go live earlier today there, folks, and we continue to do so. But Cody had therapy today, so I thought I didn't have anything going on. That's okay. Second pack is caught up. 30 in the 22 now. Trying to work. Brian Workman back there trying to do what he can with the 04. There's Doug Sigmund, who's at 24, still on the lead lap. Billy Woods back here. Going to catch up to that group. A little nose damage for the 28. 3 wide again. So, yeah, we are working on putting everything together. We're going to be working on a new processor and cooler. Now that we have somebody sent us a 40 series GPU, so as the leagues do the rest of the bounces and we get our new sponsors for 2025, we're gonna continue to make those upgrades, and we have gotten a hold of Coma Connect about having fiber installed in our place, so we're going to be trying to do that as well. Time paying $270 plus dollars in back here, $270 plus dollars in $280 in internet did not work out. Wesley Donaldson leading on that middle lane. Bobby Wetzel in tow. 16 to Macklin. That is Brian Macklin in the 30. Macklin to the lead on the front. 22 of Nelson Rivera on the inside. There's the 99 of Tommy Ryan. EJ O'Rourke up on the outside. Chad Coleman needing a little bit of help from his friends right now. Brian Workman again to the back bumper of the 04. Chad trying to close it in. He needs Doug and the 74 to break out a little bit here. If not, he's not going to have. He's losing the draft here. He's dropping heavily. 1.5 seconds now the gap. We're trying to do what we can, folks. The goal is to always be better. Good bump, good shove for the 99, but even better shoves in that middle lane and the outside lane. 08 to the back bumper of the 18. 22 laps. Diecast regular season. The 99 to the 91. 34 coming back to pit road. A little bit of lap traffic just ahead. Tina out of the race. Karlavich is going to be on pit road. Parker out of the race. Brian Workman. Oh, never mind. Boy, vey. I don't know where it started, but it happened. Third caution of the race. You see me scroll in. Is that paired with a 30? Oh, the 04 right into the back bumper. Let's see where this one started, because there's Brian Macklin right here. 51 across the 18. The 9 of Wetzel gets collected. A lot of smoke. Let's back it up. See what happened here. A big run on Brian Macklin, who I think jumped out here. They had a good run, and they jump out to Fuller. Back this up. Right. Yeah, and do the same thing. I need to set this camera for this track. So, the 30... middle of the corner here is clear. He's a little bit there, shoots up, pulls the 5-1. 51 would have hit a steam. Oh, the 99 up to block. And that forces, man, oh man, that's a late block. 99 trying to slow the 30, but the 30 has such a head of steam right there with the 51. That the 51 is connected right there. And then just nowhere to go. The 51 had no choice. And the 30 gets taken out because of it. And the 18 gets some damage as well. The 9 65 avoids. There's the 2 of Kelly, who is the current points leader here. Needs to finish inside the top 4 to carry the regular season championship. And all that smoke. The 08 gets turned around, the 18. Yep. Tommy Ryan, your race leader. Leslie Donaldson, Nelson Rivera, Justin Fuller, J.P. Phillips, Mike Kelly. It turned around, but it's been fine. By the way the points work. And Mike Kelly came into this race over Cody Johnson, 4 points above him. Chad Coleman, he had a 9-point advantage there. Mike Kelly has 1 win on the series. Cody Johnson has 2. Chad Coleman has a win. The 60 of Carl Avish has a win as well. 2 wins for Justin Fuller. A win for Joe Hudson. That'll be all your wins throughout the series. Man, oh man. Tommy Ryan up 6 is your race leader. Wesley Donaldson up 1. Justin Fuller up 25 spots. Biggest movers of the race right now is going to be Gabriel Sanchez and Mark Schrader. Both drivers up 26 spots. Mike Kelly's up 9. We get down to the wire here with 19 laps to go. Makes the difference. Little stats with Mike Kelly. He's got 4 top 5s, 8 top 10s, and 6 bonus points on this series. Cody Johnson in his starts. 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s. But again, how it works out with the drop weeks and all those things kind of just manages. Kind of have to matter, right? Mike Kelly's win came at Gateway, which was on September 25th. Tony Lapper, he got out there and had some good time with it. Tommy Ryan looking for a win on this series as well. You know it. He's due. He's due. Man, oh man. If you haven't done so, I encourage you to get over there and follow us on Twitch. We live stream. I'm trying to get to our 1,000 goal. We had 990 yesterday. I think we lost a follower because it says 989 today. Must have been one of those bots or something that went away. We try to imagine ourselves having genuine users, but every once in a while we get a bot that follows us that gets their account deleted and tries to put something in chat. Budgie catches them and they get deleted. All right, be 99, 91, 51, 22. It'll be 17 laps to go, and we go back to green flag racing as this one showed up. The drivers have showed up. The race line has showed up. Everybody's putting on a decent show here tonight. Thank everybody for being out there. Pace truck's going to dive in. Again, restart zone's going to be up in the triangle area. A long way around this front straightaway. The longest section on the racetrack. So when you're waiting for, first and foremost, to start or restart this race, it can take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. But the biggest thing is when you finish this race, you have to make it all the way back around to this part right here. How about a little Sounds Light Racing coming at you? As Budgie said, you kind of got to hold on to your butts. Mark Schrader up 28. Go to the follow cam. There's a big run with the 2, the 83 on the inside, 2 on the outside. Mike Kelly trying to be in position to end this and end this on a high note. Wesley Donaldson, your race leader, has Justin Fuller just behind. Fuller to the 91. Donaldson, big lead. Tommy Ryan in tow. Mike Kelly trying to search, but he's going to have the inside lane close. Tommy Ryan will take a buck for the 2. The 5-1 going to the outside. Block for the 99. Mike Kelly has to be careful here. The regular season championship may not seem like much, but it does carry weight. JP Phillips still working. Brian Macklin getting a little bit of that truck work done. When he came to pit road, a minute 20, so the 30 working his way back forward. A lot of smoke, not a lot of damage. John Macklin up on the outside. Wesley Donaldson on the outside. Nelson Rivera sending it in. It's 6 in this race line, 3 wide here as they go. 14 laps to go this time by. You don't want to see a mistake. You know, sometimes I wish the actual NASCAR Truck Series would run like this. Let him bump. Let him push. Whoa. Macklin down to Fuller. Oh, never mind. The 8 went airborne. Randy Yoakum upside down, inside out. 41 of E.J. O'Rourke gets turned around. And I haven't seen a truck roll down that was impressive. Yep. That was impressive. You see me scrolling. I'm scrolling. Trying to find. There's so much that happens on super speedways. Regression gets picked up to 10. That's pretty much what happens. Here's what happened to Randy Yoakum. 44 down into him. He gets airlifted. 17 to 38 of Coleman. 41. 78 still just trying to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. And man, oh man. One more time. I wonder, it kind of looked like Randy might have come up a little bit, but he got to be flipped. Ouch. EJ would have been your lucky dog there, but he was involved in that. That was a sheesh moment. Actually, there's no more appropriate time to play it than right now, folks.
Mr. Bobby, come on down here.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Yep. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Hopefully that all works out. I want to look at that, actually. Well, so it says. All right, folks, if you're out there watching, if you haven't reached up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. If you haven't gotten out there and taken care of that, following us on all of our social medias, I encourage you to do so. Thank you to the Sim 500 Series, WBD Diecast, LaRue, NC811.org, and of course, Trans Service. All the fine folks who help Sim 500 continue to operate. Thank you to Joey for being awesome. Thank you to Eric Arnold for coming off pit road. He's going to stay on the lead lap. Kevin England as well. EJ still Did not get the lucky dog there. Mike Kelly coming off pit road. Did Mike get involved in that? No, he didn't. You know what? He needed some fuel. That's not a bad time. He did have a little bit of damage he did take care of, so I don't know where he got it from, but opportunity knocking. Sean Macklin, your race leader. Justin Fuller, Wesley Donaldson. Justin Fuller, 27 spots gained today. Wesley Donaldson will be in third, right where he started. Nelson Rivera right behind him. Brian Macklin at a 30 up 14. And Mark Schrader up 26. And the field starts to dwindle. Yep. It's all good, Budgie. I need to program a button just in case. You know what I mean? We can always go back and clip it. We should, the VOD should be kind of where it needs to be, right? I want to go, can I go back to, on that right there. I think we can. I don't know. Closed captioning for your hearing impaired out there on YouTube. I do have that worked out. That is a nice feature. And I think it's a feature on Facebook as well. Twitch needs to get with the program and not make me install an extension for it. They just need to allow us to have it, because you know how many people just lurk and read or watch and do all that stuff. Twitch, I love you. Get with the program. Seriously, put closed captioning on for everybody. Makes sense, right? It makes sense. I think it's the coolest feature, and it allows everybody to be able to watch, regardless if they can hear us or not. Plus, my daughter loves videos with closed captioning. If she's watching YouTube, my 10-year-old, if she's watching YouTube or she wants to learn about something, she'll watch the video but read the closed captioning. It's just a unique thing for her to do. All right. John Macklin, Justin Fuller, Wesley Donaldson, Nelson Rivera. I also need to make sure that on Twitch it does record as a DVR function like it does on YouTube. Let's do it to it. 18, 5, 1, 91, 22, 30, 99. The 9 of the 20. Anybody's ball game. 10 to go. I know, right? Makes sense to me. All right, this is where aggression can net you weird stuff, they reckon. Already. How or why? AJ O'Rourke. Well, that was the 67 caution. Hold on. See what happened here. Cody Johnson off track. Oh, 28 to the back bumper to the 83. Ouch. Doy's on the lead lap, right? Yeah. The restart gone wrong. That's all it is. Doy's behind Mark Schrader here. Doy had a huge run. I think they all checked up a little bit. The onboard view. This makes more sense. through the gears. They get a little free. DJ goes to the outside. I don't know. This work here. Yeah, big special thank you to all of our sponsors and partners out here. We didn't have any driver cams today, but I want to always thank Beef Jerky Unlimited. It is the best beef jerky on the market, in my opinion. And not only do they have to go through that, I watched a video yesterday of Tommy Delago, NHRA crew chief out there, by the way. It's a great company called Beef Jerky Unlimited. Love the dude. He was talking about they have a USDA health inspector that has an office in their shop and why they have to do it and the requirements they have to do it. And this makes me that much more comfortable. He may be a small business, but he has to do what he has to do to, one, make sure he gives you the best product possible, but also adhere to the national level, regardless of how small his company is. And I'm going to tell you that the man deserves a spot on the shelves everywhere. You know, you can buy it locally there in Michigan. You can order it at beefjerkyunlimited.com. But I'm going to tell you, if he never changes anything about what he does, it's amazing. It is amazing stuff. One of my favorite snacks is beef jerky and deer jerky and turkey jerky. And, you know, it's just, it's a protein. It's sodium and protein that I need for my diet. And it's something that I can eat. And it's made in Michigan. So beautiful company. Love what they do. Love them very much. Chop Shop Racing is the other side of the eSports side of the iRacing side that we do here. Chop Shop's been with me for almost 4 years of the 5 years that I've been broadcasting. Well, three of the 5 years that I've been broadcasting. 5 years in, I think it's 5 years in May. Yeah, it'll be 5 years in May because that's when the COVIDical came out. Chop Shop's been amazing. They have a great group of guys, great group of drivers, and besides all of that, they put their money in their broadcaster, and I've been the broadcaster of choice for so long. So we thank them very much for continuing to support us and being on board with us. And they signed on for 2024, and not just with the broadcast, but with the sponsorships, and really never looked back. So we thank them very much for keeping us busy. But on top of that, allowing us to continue to try to improve what we're doing here. We tried to use last year's sponsorship money to go to picture-in-picture. We ended up having to repair the second PC, and because the board caught on fire, and that became the main PC. And you know, we're just going through all kinds of things, and Woodchester surgeries and just everything that's out there. I can't think of it enough, because that extra money does help. The extra funding from sponsorships allow me to continue to improve and continue to do more that you know, that the streams don't pay for. So which is always good. I always thank the sponsors probably more than I should. Mandarood Racing, James Mandarood was the first person who ever followed me. He was the first person that whenever I was able to get my YouTube partnership or my Facebook partnership, he's the first person to become a supporter. He was the first person on Twitch to ever subscribe to my channel, to actually put money in my pocket. So he also got on board with us and helped us out a lot. So we thank James for just being cool and kicking butt and taking names, and allow us to be humble and remind us that you know, the good Lord above has a plan for all of us, and that man he's a good guy. CNO Carpets, Greg Langford, small business owner, 757-536-5155. Does luxury vinyl planks. Love the guy. Absolutely. Just wholeheartedly a true good-hearted, red-blooded American with with hands of steel to be able to help you a beautiful home. And it takes very much has that pride and passion in it, and we love it. And then Spicy over at Dark Horizon Fishing. When I get the chance to get out there and deliver some items to him, I'm going to go fishing with him, because that's absolutely what we have to do. John Macklin, Justin Fuller, Nelson Rivera, Tommy Ryan, Brian Macklin, J.P. Phillips. It'll be 6 laps to go, and we go back to it. Right now, we have 25 drivers on the lead lap. Wesley Donaldson on pit road. Last driver off the lead lap. Garrett Austin. They're going to take that lap away from him. He's going to be 3 laps down. Tyler Dalton still looking for more positions here. He is 11 laps down. Has some laps to make up here. Might be able to pick 1 or 2 drivers that are the 8 out of the race. There's the 35 rolling again. Good to see. That's Gary Wright. He is the last driver of the lap. He was able to get his lap back, which is cool to see. He went a lap down earlier. 18 to the inside, 99, trying to find somebody to work with here. 3 wide again, Bobby Wetzel on the inside, second lane. Leading that 30, Brian Macklin. Help within, 5 laps to go. Back straightaway busy, 3 wide racing. We'll see 3 and 4 wide to the end. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see a caution. We want to see this thing work. Ryan Newman. Carrying the corner. Not sure I like that camera. It ends kind of abruptly. It's EJ O'Rourke. EJ having a little bit of connection issues. We got some bad ones. They're going. How about 3 wide sounds of iRacing? Let's see if they can hold on to it for long enough for a lap.
Send 500 bits.
Thank you, Budgie. Appreciate you. You're a legend. Budgie Bird sending 500 biddies. We are 3-1. As everybody goes to work, thank you for the 500 biddies, dear. I appreciate you as always. 18 to the 9, the 22, the 99 up high. 20 working. 22 of Nelson Rivera on the bottom side. Keep your eye on the back of all of this. Justin Fuller up 17 spots. Trying to work on it. JD in the 46. Now finally cresting his way forward. Trying to get to the back bumper of the 22. The 9 gets freed up there. 30, 40. Oh, man. What's goes around. Caution come out. Green-white checkered attempt number 1. Coming out soon. Mike Kelly backwards on the racetrack as well. He needs these positions. He's every one of them. Nelson Rivera will come around. He's your race leader. Man. There's nowhere to go. Wow. Doy went up and over. Oh, man. I'm going to back this up. Hold on. Oh, just a checkup. I mean, Taka trucked over. Ouch. We got to go back and see how that struck a fancy. Bobby Wetzel was a part of that. Right here. Bobby still got, oh man, Bobby still got taken out of that one. Yeah. I mean, sorry. All right, let's do the overhead stuff again. So, this is where the 30 gets into the back. And this is just part of checking up. This is part of the race line. The 18 of Brian Macklin there. Or I'm sorry, the 18 of Sean Macklin is Brian Macklin behind the 9 here. And just a bump. And some net code. It's a bad bump. If Ryan gets taken out of that one, Chad Coleman. Sheesh. I don't know. Things happen. Hey, the screenshot thing worked again. Hey, Baji, do me a favor. Can you test the Twitch screenshot thing? Por favor. Because today it took the same picture. Nelson Rivera's going to be your race leader. Sean Macklin's going to be in third. Actually, I think JD is working the outside here. I don't know if he is your race leader or not. I think Nelson should be your race leader. First attempt at a green-white checkered. Coming up. One thing I will be doing is I will be taking that second account and making it our bot account over here, I think. I want to get to the point of live streaming on that second account, but we'll see. Final couple of laps. This is where it kind of gets around, you know what I mean? The aggression goes to 10. Check in on Mike Kelly here. He comes off pit road. 141. Bob, dude, what's up, brother? Great timing. Thank you for the share, sir. Yep, it worked. Thank you, dear. It worked correctly. What do you say, Bomb Dude? How are you and the fam doing, brother? I haven't heard from you in a hot minute. We was just talking about Tommy D just a moment ago. You know, and all the cool things he does for us. JD up 28. Bentley Glacier is going to be up 23. Cody Johnson up 21. Nelson Rivera working. Tony Ryan trying to maximize the effort. They're dropping like flies. 38 drivers were meant to start the race. Oh, they're amazing. I keep talking about it. We didn't have any driver cams tonight. Normally do, but normally they're right there on that magnificent logo. And we talk about him every single week. Love the man. Love what he does. Love the food. Love what he has. I'm gonna keep buying him even after the sponsorship is done with it. And we're moving him over to our. Actually, I'm moving him over to our podcast to talk about him even more. So we'll be doing that there. But outside of that, you know, you got yours set up some streams. Nice. You have to share that stuff out there so that way we know when you're doing it. All right. First attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. Green flag. Nelson Rivera. Sean Macklin. Big jump to the outside. They go. Bentley Glazier will have the 31. Moving up. Eric Arnold. Nelson Rivera, Sean Macklin, the 20. About Tommy Ryan, who's been up front all race long. Needs a maximum effort. Cody Johnson needs to finish 4 spots ahead. In the test last night. Got off the red. And on fiber. Yeah, we're working on fiber ourselves to get away from the... oh, somebody's blinking. Somebody's on the ball. Oh, man, the 65 going around. Are they going to get to it? Are they going to get to it? Maybe just barely. Nope, they're not going to get to it. Drivers up the racetrack. Mike Kelly got smacked again. Redneck. Yeah, I know what you mean. Mike Kelly, his hopes for... Man, he got just absolutely pummeled. He tried to avoid every bit of that. He blinked. And the 65, oh man, just pummeled him. Can't even race it out. I hate that kind of, that when that happens. I hate it when it happens. I hate it for the drivers. Nelson didn't, Nelson couldn't do anything there. It wasn't Nelson's fault. But I hate it. He can't race it out. Those things happen. So, yeah. So we're looking at Como Connect. You as well, sir. Thank you very much, Bomb Dude. I appreciate you. Man, oh man. Yeah, we were looking at Como Connect. Yeah, that's a big holy cow moment. All right, final attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. JD might get his first win here. The 29 spots. 30th. As it would be. Was at the right place at the right time when the caution came out there. I didn't let him race it. They were so close there. Here at Austin, coming around. It's going to be back to 1 lap down. Too little too late when it comes to the lucky dog situation. But might be able to pick up 1 or 2 spots here. He did pick up a spot over Mike Kelly. And Mike Kelly's night comes to a closure here. And his chance for a regular season championship might have as well. Again, the point standings coming into today's race. Cody Johnson will no doubt, unless he finishes. I mean, there's a lot of drivers on pit road right now. No, Cody Johnson will more than likely become, depending on where he finishes, depending on how this is going to work out for him, he'll more than likely become the regular season champion. We'll see how it fares out. We'll see how the points stack out. But I'm pretty sure that was the battle that you wanted to see. Chad Coleman still has a chance too. Chad Coleman needs 9 points out of this one. He needs Cody Johnson. He needs to finish inside the top 5. He needs Cody Johnson to finish behind him. So Chad Coleman could potentially, if he pushes it here, I mean, there's no holding back now. You got to go for it. Cody Johnson's going to be restarting 7th. Chad Coleman will restart 5 spots behind him. But he needs 9 spots. Needs 9 position points. So the battle for the lead, just as good as the battle for the regular season championship here. Cody Johnson, 21 spots. With a shot. And making it happen. Nelson, JD, Tommy Ryan, Sean Macklin, JP Phillips up on the high side. Going to restart somewhere behind the 22. Cody Johnson will just need to finish this race. EJ O'Rourke's going to be right behind him as well. Final attempt at a green-white checkered at one of the biggest tracks. And one of the tracks that takes the longest to get up to speed. Tommy Ryan has been very, very, very methodical all race long. (18) behind Sean Macklin. Joe Hudson rebounding today, up 16 spots, but had an issue earlier. Fine right now, so we'll see how this one's going to fare out. Lights are off of the pace truck. It'll be the 46, the 22, the 99, the 20. The pace truck will dive in. Playoffs begin next week at Legacy Atlanta. It's going to be the old hot Atlanta for this truck series, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Let's not trick or treat. Let's go do our thing. Green flag. Nelson Rivera with a big shove from the 20. Tommy Ryan on the bottom side. Trying to commit to the 46. 22 to the 20. Chad Coleman up to 10th. Cody Johnson in 6th. Outside lane prevailing right now. As the 18 of Sean Macklin trying to do what he can on the bottom side. This is a truck up moment. Push till there is no pushing. (20 to the 22). Nelson Rivera up on the outside lane. White flag waves, final lap here. Big bump for the 99. He is trying to do it. 22 frees it up. 22 of Nelson Rivera pulls the 46. Line checks up. Coleman has made it to 8th. Coming to the back bumper to the 18. 22 bumped out of the way. 46 down to the bottom side. 22 has to give the lane. 46 taken out. Oh, baby, Chad Coleman on the inside. JP Phillips coming around. Nelson Rivera. And this still matters. They're still wrecking. Nelson Rivera with a run on the 20 of JP Phillips. They wreck out of the corner. JP Phillips will no doubt have this race. Glenn Campbell will finish 3rd. Nelson Rivera 2nd. Joe Hudson there as well. Chad Coleman trying to limp this around. Cody Johnson still up to speed. He got it fired back up. That would have been interesting. Cody Johnson coming around and should be your regular season champion. We'll see how the points stack up. That was so weird. Oh, let's see what happens. He tried to slow down. 46 backed it up into the corner there. I mean, you talk about carnage. This is going for it, right? So the 22 of Nelson Rivera got freed up by the 46, who went below the yellow line. 2 tires below the yellow line there. It's going the 46. And I mean, they're just pushing as hard as they can. He got the inside lane, but he freed the 22 up to do it. Look at the power. 20 big run on the outside. Bumped him up, freed him up, and then chose to stick it there. And now the 22's in the rock hard spot. 8. The 08 comes down. JD gets to the wall. And how about Nelson Rivera? He's able to make that happen. Look at all this carnage back here. That is your big one. And we got to look at it. That's big. Now. Back up. Come on now. Well, JP Phillips gets the win. Congrats to the driver. Take a look at your race results and how it all stacks out. JP Phillips, Nelson Rivera, Glenn Campbell, your top 3. Joe Hudson, Brian Macklin will be your top 5. EJ O'Rourke, Gary Wright, Jeff Ryan, Gabriel Sanchez rebounds to 9. Tommy Ryan to 10th. John Macklin, Barry Stevens, Mark Schrader, Bentley Glazier, Cody Johnson to 15th. JD and Chad finished through 16th, 17th. Kevin England in 18th. Here we go. Thank you for the raid, brother. I appreciate you. Welcome in, sir. I think you're the regular season champion. Pretty sure. Congratulations. We'll talk about that here in a second. I'm going to make sure I check the points first. Stone, Austin, Fuller, Arnold, Bobby Wetzel, Kelly, Brian Newman through 25th. Donaldson, Sigmund Workman, and Woods, Tyler Dalton, Joachim Parker, Karlavich, Jettina, Marsky, Jorgensen, Livingston, and Ryan Murphy. The rest of it. Welcome in, Raiders. I appreciate you. How was your... I know that that was unfortunate. You got Yeetus deleted everywhere. I mean, that was literally, you see me rolling. And I was like, man, now it's like one of those weird Talladega Nights drag races between you and Chad Coleman. You know. Oh, anyway, PP gonna do it. We'll check on the points as soon as they're updated. But let's jump over to Sim 500. Let's talk to JP, who comes home with victory lane. Congratulations, man! Able to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball.
Yeah, no kidding. First win, Sim 500. Pretty stoked about that. So just, you never know what's going to happen at these things, right? You try to put yourself in a good place and see what happens.
But you've been, I mean, you were inside the top 10 most of the night. You were trying to work your way around, kind of work with drivers, trying to get, you were able to push drivers out front. It was never an option for somebody to really push you. I watched that time and time again, and I know I pointed it out. I was like, boy, if he could just get out there, somebody would just push him. The 20, you're strong truck all night, man.
Yeah, and that's sort of gotten a preferred lane there on that last green-white checker too. I wanted to be in the outside, and you know, actually, second truck outside line. The strategy there is always try to push the guy in front of you out front and hope he dives to the bottom, and then get on his quarter there and try to block both lanes. And it opened up, and then whatever happened behind me there happened. I was afraid. I was so far out front. I was afraid somebody was going to get a run on me going to the start finish line. So it was a long last half a lap.
It's the longest front straightaway in NASCAR history. Just
Right.
I talked about that in the prior restart. I was like, man, if something happens again, turn 4 is always atrocious sometimes. But I say it's sometimes atrocious, and most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, if something happens, you're praying that you can make it to the white flag, right? Um,
Right.
and that's kind of what happened there on the first green white checkered attempt. Um, but I mean, try to make it happen, try to make it stick. That's what happened.
Yep, absolutely. I told Nelson I was with him the whole time. But he left me. He's the one that went to the bottom. So I was happy to see it when there was no bumper in front of me. I think it was almost the first time all night. So good. These things are always a crapshoot. So a lot of fun tonight. I think all in all it was a pretty good race up front. I mean, we raced up front all night. I think I missed some of those wrecks. I don't think I had a scratch on the truck all night.
That's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's Talladega. You guys had 37 trucks out there. That's uh, yeah, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
A piece of fake debris can come up and do something. I don't know. My man, congratulations, JP. Get the victory here. I was looking at what the chase was doing here. Seeing if
I've missed enough races. I don't
yeah,
think
you were 2
I'm
out.
in there.
Oh
Yeah.
man, 2 out. You were close. You're so
Yeah.
close. Looking at the
Yeah.
race
Maybe
points.
next season we just missed too many races. Schedule didn't line up very well this year or this fall.
Yeah, I mean, you made up a lot of points. You did, but hey, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. You still got there's still a lot of races left. It may be a playoff time, but it's that just means that you can get out there and win some races and change some things up.
That's right. We'll try to steal some from those guys.
That I'd like to hear. JP, give you shout outs, man. You get a victory here tonight. Talladega.
Yeah, appreciate shout out to the Ryan brothers there, Tommy and Jeff. We ran with them all night. They've been a big help to me and got me up to speed. Ran behind Nelson a lot tonight. He's been great. We seem to find each other on the track just about every week. So a lot of fun, a lot of talent in this league. So it's good to get out here and see how good you really are.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys are just hand and foot above me, so it's all good. That's why I stay behind this round weird thing in front of my face because I could see it happening, I could watch it happen, and I could tell you when it's going to happen. But when I'm on the racetrack, I drive like a commentator. That's what I tell people when they say, "Why don't you race anymore?" And I say, "Because I literally drive like a commentator." And it's nothing against, the simulator. I love the simulator. Love getting out there racing, whatever, I choose to. But I will tell you that I'm always looking around and I find myself falling backwards because I'm trying to find out who's going to do what ahead of me. So,
Yeah.
when you get to 5 years of broadcasting sim racing, you go, maybe not, but
Right.
you guys can carry all the heavyweights. I'm good. JP, much love, man. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you at Atlanta.
Thanks, man. Have a good evening.
Yeah. Oh, you too. JP comes home. Oh, happy Halloween.
You too, man.
Happy Halloween to everybody out there. How about Nelson Rivera, who had a moment there where he could have won this dang old race. This race would have dang old played out the right way.
We were close.
You were dang close, man, and I mean dang close. I tried to catch JP at the end of that. I saw the draft and I was like, he's catching him, but not within the relative margin that you needed. Walk me through the race. Congratulations, man. This was fun to watch, and you had a strong truck tonight.
Yeah, it was a good way to end the regular season for sure. It was just stay on the bottom lane. There was one restart where I had to restart on the top, so I stayed up there for a while. But for the most part, I was on the bottom and just riding, trying to keep my track position. Um, and it almost worked out. It's JP helped me a lot there at the end, and I figured I wanted to block the bottom line lane on the white flag, and then it got a little tight there with the 46. And JD, he did nothing wrong. He just tried to help me, gave me a bump, and it shot me to the right just enough that he was able to get his nose underneath me to make it three wide. And I guess the '08 didn't know we were three wide, and that caused that big wreck in the end. But I was lucky to survive that.
It was crazy. It was crazy to watch. It's actually cycling back around right now. When I watched the bump and it freed you up and he went down, I mean, it's kind of a no lift situation. Um, but I mean, it's still in the lane. There's more to be done there. He could have mounted for 3 and 4, but man, oh man, did that wreck when it happened? It skimmed by you. It was crazy.
Yeah, I know. It was close. I saw the replay. I felt it. And when I saw the replay, I'm like, "Oh boy, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got through that." So I'll take it and going into the playoffs and see what happens here in the next what is it, 5 races?
Mm-hmm. Yep, coming down to it. Gonna be Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
should be fun.
And it starts with Atlanta. We go from the hot Talladega to the hot Atlanta.
Yeah, same thing you saw tonight, but just half the scale.
Yeah, well, it's I think it's the '08 version. I think we're going
Oh, okay.
legacy. I don't know if I could do 2 super speedways in a row with this league. You guys are insane. And the green flag runs are amazing to watch. Watching the 3 wide for 15 laps, 17 laps was awesome. Seeing drivers try to cycle and try to do what they can. I mean, you started inside the top 10, and that's where you tried. It's what it looked like you tried to stay at all night.
Yeah, yeah. That was my only plan, and it worked out. I was able to stay up there. Usually, something happens in the middle of the race where it knocks me back, or and, it's just circumstances. There's not much control in these races, but I was lucky. I was able to keep that track position, and it helped me get that finish at the end.
You guys had fewer cautions than the actual truck series, and you ran about this many laps.
There you go.
Isn't that funny?
Yep.
That's
We're
what I'm
better
saying.
than the pros. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly right. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Nelson. I'm going to cough in your ear there. That was it was a good race. Nelson, give you shout outs, man. It's always a pleasure to get the chance to talk to you. I know we're taking tomorrow off for the GT3 series, but I know that we'll be back next week with everything. So it's always good to see you. Again, give you shout outs, brother.
Yep. The LaRue boys over at LaRue eSports. Um, and yeah, the GT3 series, which we're off tomorrow. We're looking forward to next Thursday. And that's now going to run every week till December 12th. So everything's been pushed back 1 week, and so people can enjoy their Halloween tomorrow.
My daughter's happy.
That's
That's
that's cool. Yeah, because my kids are all grown up, but and they still do it, but they do it on their own. They
yeah.
go to adult parties. They're in their 20s, so dad stays home and does this
Well,
racing,
my
fake racing.
My oldest is 22, so I feel you there. Yeah, no, this is not fake racing. These are fake cars, but it's real racing.
That's true. Yeah, it is.
That's how I put it to everybody.
Competition.
That's right, because I mean, it's out there. You guys are always there. I mean, geez, oh, Pete.
Yeah.
Nelson.
I also want to add. I want to thank Wesley for putting up the truck series. He does a lot of work on this stuff. So does Tyler Dalton. Joey Jatino, all the guys behind the scenes, putting this schedule together and all the logistics of a season. It's a lot of work, and I want to thank them as well.
One of the
And
things
for you, you as well.
You guys are awesome. One thing we do want to talk about is that this Wednesday series coming up is going to be the Xfinity series after this season. So the 2025 season is going to have an Xfinity Series on Wednesday, and then following it up with a Truck Series. So the racing is already looking ahead for 2025, and so you guys finishing out this Winter Series, it's only going to get busier.
Yeah, and it's gonna get here quick too.
Going to go fast. Nelson, much love, man. Always a pleasure, brother.
All right, have a good night, brother.
You too. Have go and poke your finger at your kids, because that's what I'm going to do. My older kids, I'm going to poke my finger at them and say, "You better be responsible."
Oh yeah,
and don't
absolutely.
plug the light switch into the electrical outlet without testing it first.
Tell them to bring home a lot of chocolate.
That's right, because I'm a chocolate guy. All right, Nelson, much love, man. We can talk for hours.
All right, man. See ya.
That's Nelson Rivera comes home, and P number 2, and then Glenn Campbell comes home P3, as it would cycle out. I think they're in the driver review right now. And then, the way it looks like it here, Cody Johnson wins the regular season championship. So thank you to Cody. Congratulations to Cody on that feat. He only bested the drivers by, let me go back to it here, by 5 points. Chad Coleman and Tommy Ryan tied for the third place. Mike Kelly finished second by 1 point, and it just like that, in the blink of an eye, things can change very quickly. So the round of 12 is set, and we'll make a post about it. But it'll be Cody Johnson, Justin Fuller, Jason Karlavich, Chad Coleman, Mike Kelly, Joe Hudson, Tommy Ryan, Sean Macklin, Wesley Donaldson, Nelson Rivera, EJ O'Rourke, and Tyler Dalton competing for the championship here for the WBD Diecast Truck Series. Thank you to WBD Diecast. Thank you to Sim 500. And thank you to everybody for being out there. It was a ton of fun. Congratulations to Cody Johnson as the regular season champion. JP Phillips gets the win here at Talladega. We're going to be off tomorrow. We will do some gaming tomorrow because, well, that's just the way it is. Cody's going to be off of school on Friday, so I'll probably do some father-daughter stuff on Friday. If you want to be a part of what we do, make sure you go to Signature Esports on all the social media platforms, at Real Sig Esports on X, and then make sure you give us a follow. Take care of us, and take care of Budgie out there. Of course, thank you. Much love to you, Budgie. Thank you to the raids. Thank you to all the new followers, all the likes, everything that we do. Yeah. And if you guys want those sponsorships, make sure you hit us up. Appreciate you. Be good.